Assistance is a tissue of lies from beginning to end. From beginning to end. And that will, if people care to examine what she said, for instance, she says she was 14 years old in the book when she met Epstein. She wasn't. She was 17. At least Sarah Ransom admits she was 22. I mean, why would a girl who's... And may I also say, both Virginia Roberts and Sarah Ransom
Hey guys, thanks for your patience. Sorry, this is the first week we're doing these Thursday masterminds and I forgot to put it on Zoom. So thank you for your patience. We are doing video today. So a lot of this will not be on my computer screen and instead on my phone screen, which I'll try to show you. What we are doing first is we are learning how to turn live photos into videos. And this is something you can do on either iPhone or on your Android. So one second, I'll show you guys online. Especially if you have any pictures like at a house. Were you at an open house that you were taking pictures? Can you make those pictures into one nice little video now? You took a couple pictures, right? Okay. All right, so those of you online, I'm going to teach you what I just taught in class. So if you have an iPhone, okay, I'll show you here. I'm going to show you this for Android as well, or perhaps Angela is. But yeah. So if you have an iPhone, this tutorial is for you. If you have an Android, you can watch too, because you can do the same concept on your phone, but it'll look just a little different. So for iPhone users, right, you have live photos, right? So if you would like to find all of your live photos on your screen, you can go to albums on the bottom. So I'm in my photos to start, my photos. Then you can click on albums and then scroll down. You'll need to scroll down and there are your live photos, okay? So what you can do is if you go to any one live photo, okay, you'll notice it's live because if I click on it, it starts moving, right? Well, if I want to save one photo as a video, it'll save it as a 2-second video if you click the 3 dots on the top right. And then click save as video. You're excited about that? Huh? Okay, now, and you can connect multiple live photos together. So that's a 2-second video, and I'll show you, you won't be able to see it like in your live photos. You'll need to go back to recents. But, you know, okay, a 2-second video is great, but what if you're walking around a home and you take a picture, a live photo of a couple different rooms in the house, right? You could connect that together. So I'm looking at all of my live photos, and I'll click select on the top right. And then I'll select the live photos that I want to be in this video. I click the 3 dots on the bottom. Again, this is iPhone. And then I can click to save as video. And it'll save about an 11-second video, depending on how many you pick. Right now I need to go back to my recents because I'm in my live photos. Right, that alone. And now it's an entire 11-second video. Is anyone online? Do you guys have any Androids out there? No Androids? Oh, no, I know. I was saying online. Yeah, just online. So if you want the tutorial on Androids, let me know. I can also send you the steps if you just want to shoot me an email. I'll put my email in here. contact@juleahdesigns.com. All right, so the next thing I want to show you is how you could take that video and put your screenshot or put your headshot over it, cut out. Okay, so if you'll join me, does everyone here have Instagram? Okay, so if you can go to Instagram, if you can pull up Instagram on your phone. Okay, and we're gonna go into a story. You can go into a story different ways, right? You can pull over to the left. You can click on your little bubble at the top in case you're wondering with that plus sign. That's how you can start a story as well in Instagram. Okay, so I can go ahead and select that video that I just created, okay, just for fun. So assume that we just made a little one about a house, okay? That's when I might use this. Let's say I took some pictures of a house. I turned it into a live video like this, and it looks kind of cool because it's kind of choppy, right? It kind of moves in a fun way. So I'm gonna go ahead and select that, okay, and press done. So select whatever video, it doesn't really matter for this, and select done. Okay. Yeah. Here, let me catch everyone up real quick. Perfect. Yep. And you can pick one of these videos. So select a video that you might already have. Okay, I'm gonna mute whoever. All right. So again, right, just to show you guys online what we're doing to get you caught up if I lost anyone. We are, yeah, that's the thing. You have to change it in the setting. So I am in Instagram, okay? And I'm gonna start a story because stories allow you to put a video and then crop your headshot over the video so you can be standing in the corner. Okay, that's what we're doing. So from Instagram, right, you can get to stories a couple different ways. If I open Instagram, I can click the plus sign on the bottom of my screen, for example. That might be, oh, yep. And then on the bottom, we specifically want to select the story option. Okay, stories, in case you're not familiar with stories, stories last for 24 hours on your feed and then disappear forever. So people use stories like, what are they doing in their day? More casual things. Instagram's gotten a little aesthetic matters on Instagram. So your story is more day to day. What am I doing? Am I taking a class, right? You could just take a simple picture of the class you're taking to advertise that you're learning about X today, getting all cash offers to my buyers, right? Whatever the case is, that's a good use of your story, okay? Now to use it for this purpose, if I want to add a video from my phone, and are you guys all good on that part so far? Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I wanna go find my headshot. And I think that it doesn't have to be just live video. Sorry, this is a little bit iPhone. Can you, like if you click on the subject matter in your photo, does it allow you to copy it? Yeah, sorry. Androids. I don't know. If... Yeah.
You can go to like these live ones and it'll just do that.
Well,
It'll
see, if
select.
you like open it though, see how if I
open it
click
first.
on the subject matter?
But outside of Instagram.
Yeah, this is outside of Instagram.
It did.
Yeah, okay, I
Yeah,
bet.
sure.
Can you see if it only does it on live videos? I think I've done it, or live photos. I think I've done it even on my headshot that wasn't live.
Let me try different.
So for iPhone users specifically, Android, it looks like you can as well. Just pull up, I think it can be any headshot. So try it on your headshot. Anywhere that you're in the picture, okay? And you'll notice if you click on yourself, like if I click on myself as a subject matter, I start illuminating, okay? You see the outline of me, right, going all around. I click copy. So click the subject matter in, yourself, right? Click yourself and you see how you start illuminating, and then click copy, okay? Now we're gonna go into Instagram, and I'll show this several times. If I lose you, so it should go back to that video, right? Good. So now I can click, let me see if I have to write anything. I usually have to type like an H or something to get it to then hold to paste. And there I get added. Adorable. Okay, so now you can size it. So what I did is, so when I'm back in the video, so I'm in Instagram, okay, in the video. And so now what I'm gonna do, I typically have to click on the screen for it to pull up like the typing part, and type any one letter. I think it really kind of needs that to get you started. So any letter, we'll get rid of that. But then hold on your screen and let go, and it'll give you the option to paste. And you'll see there I am. So I can go ahead and make myself bigger. Now this is a scary headshot here. And I can put myself in the corner, right? So a good use for this would be if you're walking around a house, you take some pictures of it, then later you're going on your story even, right? And you can add yourself in the corner, like your professional headshot standing there. Now, what's even better is I can then save this and put it everywhere, right? And I'll show this again if you guys need help, but just to show you then the final thing, now that I have my headshot on the bottom and I'm talking about the house, I can click on the 3 dots on the top right to save it to my device so I can post it on TikTok, Instagram. All right, perfect. So now what you can do is, you can like resize yourself. So maybe you want yourself on the side, right, wherever you'd like yourself. And then, right, you could post this as a story. However, what I would recommend is click the 3 dots on the top, and you can also like add music, right? I'll talk about that too. But like you could just click save and save that to your device. And guys, just so you know, when you're in here too, you can add music, right? So you could add music from the library. You could add further stickers, right? There's lots of things to play around with this, right? It's an easy way to add stickers and text to your video. And then you can just save it and put it anywhere, right? You can just use your story creator to create these. Can you save that? That's okay, put that on. Anyone online, feel free to chime in if you have questions. Kathleen, it's like it's showing that you're talking, but I can't hear you. Just in case you are asking me a question, I can't hear you. Okay. So now that you save it to you can save it to your device, right? And again, you can add music on the top, right? You could add audio to this. You could add different pictures. Your location is another great one, right? You could add your location, especially if this is on your story. You could add your location, and it shows, where that location of that house is. I mean, it shows the city. So first, oh, yes. Well, it doesn't really matter. So yeah, first I add the video in, and then I can do all editing. And I'm adding it specifically to my story, guys. That's the platform that gives me all these tools, not like Reels, which would probably give you a lot of these, I imagine, actually. What now? Thank goodness this is my dream. I'm so glad you're putting these things to good use. And now I'm surrounded by puppies. Yes. Hey, can you find in Charlotte stories, a story that because I want to show them how to use the green screen feature next at TikTok. Can you just pull up maybe? Yeah, okay. That's a good one. Yeah, I could do that. Thank you. Interesting. All right, guys. Okay, those were little tidbits. Oh, we have a question. Okay. No, Kathleen, you're all good. Thanks. All right, guys. I'm pretty excited to show you about the next thing. Okay. You don't even know what it is. She's my hype girl. Right. Everyone needs a Joel. Okay, so this next one. So assuming you have TikTok on your phone, if not, if you would like to download it, if you're opposed to TikTok, you can do nothing. But you can watch because this is very cool. A feature that TikTok has. Okay. So if you want to know how to go viral on social media, it's not by posting a video that tells buyers how to get pre-approved, right? It's about how you do it. The formula is essentially you need to talk about something that's happening now related to your niche. So I gave an example before. Remember when the Barbie movie was just everywhere? If you want to go viral at that time, you would have posted something like pink houses around the Charlotte area and then hashtagging Barbie and referencing current events that are going on, right? Because those are the hashtags that trend, right? That's what hashtags do, is it shows, okay, yeah, that's great. It's about real estate. What percentage of the world is really into real estate? Well, I'm probably looking at them, right? The rest of us care about homes as long as it's related to something else we're kind of interested in, right? So with that being said, okay, well, how do I find out about those things? So the resources we use, my favorite one actually that I write all of our content based on is Charlotte Stories. I think it's a website. So I get an email that comes to me every day that tells me the top stories going on. So it's a website, charlottestories.com. And at the top is a newsletter sign up. So, oh, this is something I could do on the computer. So let me show you guys online on the computer what I'm pulling up. So I'm going to show you guys my favorite place that we really get all of our content, because our goal when we market for our clients is hyper local and time sensitive. Say charlottestories.com, right? Your clients or your sphere has a lot of access to national information, right? Charlotte just got named, this is a good one in itself. Charlotte just got named the top 7 markets by Zillow for 2024, okay? So first, before we go to that, because that's something we're going to talk about, but the reason, right, we want to focus on hyperlocal is, yeah, our Charlotte market's very different than the rest of the nation that might actually be in shambles real estate wise. Well, we need to draw a difference in those 2 markets, right, for our sphere. So first of all, I would recommend going to charlottestories.com and clicking on newsletter sign up, okay? It'll send you the most recent Charlotte stories going on. Like, did you know that Disney is opening up like a Disney living area in North Carolina? Yeah. What is it? A storybook neighborhood. So what I'm hearing there, if I made a post, let's say, and I'll show you how to make this easy. If I talked about the new Disney storybook neighborhood that's coming up in North Carolina, I'm going to be getting in front of people who are interested in Disney, right? I'm getting in front of way more people than are just interested in real estate. That's an alternative living style. People are interested. Story living. I love what they're doing. You can Google this if you would like to, because this is important. This next part I'm talking about, finding resources, because I'm going to show you how you can screenshot that on your phone, put it behind you on a green screen on TikTok, and talk about it. This is how I've gone viral on every single one of my videos, right? Just had a video reach 1.1 million, and that's all I'm doing. It's explaining things, and I don't even have to think of the script because it's just like right here. I can read it, you know? So what I would recommend, if you would like to do this, let's look up Charlotte named top Zillow market. Here, I'll find a good resource for you for 2024. That might be a good topic that we start with. And I would recommend pulling this up on your phone. Here's one. Yep, for Axios. Axios is another one that's a wow resource for finding super relative things that people are interested in. Talk about if you come up to food and drink, here are the best new restaurants in Charlotte. Here are the restaurants opening soon in Charlotte. Who doesn't care about that, you know? 25 best restaurants, etc. Right? So taking it, you're not just a home expert, you're a Charlotte expert, and people are interested on the now, on the timely information. So, okay, I would recommend pulling this up on your phone. I'm gonna do it with you. So this is on Axios. I would recommend when you're doing this, very much pay attention to the news source that you're getting this from, because there are some polarized news sources out there, right? That if you take a screenshot and talk in front of it, you're just going to polarize yourself a bit. Just a little warning, right? So picking more neutral news sources would be a little suggested here. Zillow predicts. Yeah, I Googled Zillow, Charlotte hottest market 2024. Oh, and I'll send this in the link. That would be nice of me in the chat, consumers. Okay, so we're going to pull that up on our phone to where you can see the headline, and we're going to take a screenshot of that. Yes, exactly. Oh, nice. So you follow Axios. Nice. So if I just get it where I want it to be and take a screenshot, maybe it shows the map and the title, right? So for consumers, hopefully you can see that map and title. I'm going to screenshot. Okay. And of course, typically what I do is I then read the article, obviously, and you can then screenshot other parts of it. So, right, the reason videos tend to go viral, or a recipe that works, is that you change up the background every few seconds, right? It's the people that sit there and talk. You could say the most interesting, valuable thing ever. If you're just sitting there talking to the camera, people's attention spans are pretty short. So if you think more of, okay, I'm going to have this screenshot behind me while I'm saying the first part, right? Then I'm going to switch the screenshot to be the second part of the article, right? Because it's giving them, like, you know, they don't know who you are on social media. They're seeing that you are your resources, your receipts, if you will, behind you while you're talking. So it gives an extra layer of credibility to what you're saying. And it makes it more engaging because they're able to kind of read the article behind you while they listen to you, right? So my first step when I'm creating videos is I go through and I do my research, right? I find it on here. I then read the article. What natural questions come to me? I go then find those answers on different news sources, okay? The first step is do your research and screenshot what you're finding, okay? Oh, sorry. You got it, Catherine. Great. Okay, so now the fun part, debatably. So if you go in TikTok now, I'm going to show you how you can put that behind you and talk about it. So to create a video, right, in TikTok, you can click the plus sign on the very bottom. Okay, and we're going to use the effects. So I'm in TikTok. I'm going to click the plus sign on the bottom to create a new video. Okay. And you'll see it defaults to photo, right? So you can push that over because we do not want to start the video on 15 seconds, right? I would recommend taking it up. You have the 60-second option, right? Okay. I would recommend taking it to 60 seconds. It doesn't mean it has to be 60 seconds, but that's the max it can be. So I've like started videos and I accidentally kept it on 15 and I had to restart all over. So make sure that's the number one thing. Make sure it's on the appropriate time. I always recommend starting bigger so you just have more time to cut. Then you'll see the effects. So that's that green icon on the bottom left of your TikTok screen. Effects. Okay, and I have this saved, like as far as this effect, but I think how you guys can find it here, if you can click the search icon, or oh, there it is. Never mind. It's right on. Yeah, great, great. Okay, it should be because it's trending, so it should be right at the top here. This is what it looks like, the green screen. Okay, green screen. You guys found it? Good. Okay, so here's the green screen. So now what these photos are showing me that are going across are the photos I could pick to be behind me. So there it is, right? I want the Zillow one to be behind me. So now, right, I could film a video talking about this article. I can point, I can reference it. Okay, pointers on this, right? So you can see I can put my face in it wherever I'd want it to be. I can slide my face around, right? If I want myself to be more in the corner, I can push myself down, pull it up, right? And what I would really recommend, guys, lighting matters so much with these videos. You want lighting to be pretty straight on. It's okay if you want to hold your phone, by the way. You don't absolutely need a tripod. You don't need it to be standing up. With TikTok, it's a lot more of a casual conversation. People want to feel like this is such exciting news that you are just picking your phone straight up and letting them know how it is without being perfectly manicured. Okay, that's the TikTok culture. With that being said, it doesn't matter as much how you look as it matters that you are next to a window that is shining really brightly. People will scroll within seconds if the lighting is not the right caliber. Okay. Yeah, and that's really annoying because it gets dark early. Ring lights are, of course, an option. Not a necessity. I usually try to just wait until it's daylight, to be honest, but get a ring light. If not, they're like $20 on Amazon.
Ring light
And the tripod?
yeah.
It was, it's pretty inexpensive, right? Yeah. Amazon has a bunch that are really low. I can share, if you guys want, with you the one that I have. We also, just so you guys know, we have 2 in our office. We have a tripod and a ring light. So if you just want to come by and be like, hey, can I use your ring light? We will always say yeah. And even if we're not here, ask Liz and she'll just let you in to get it. Okay. So just so you guys know, we do have the resources here so you don't have to go out and buy one. However, it's a good investment for a ring light and a tripod. I mean, even for Zooms that you do with your client, you really want to have that lighting on. Okay. So so now what I would do is I can click the red button to start talking about how Zillow just released right now that, Charlotte is the top 7 markets of 2024. And what does that mean for them, right? So then I can change the picture behind me to talk about my next point, right? And simply doing that increases engagement significantly, right?
But it has to be a card. I think that's
I mean, it doesn't have to. That's just typically the way you go viral. However, it doesn't hurt to be doing that. So typically there's 2 strategies on social platforms, one to grow your following and one to nurture your current following, right? So the ones that are really now, really timely, that'll get in front of more unmets. And then the educational ones, that one's really great for nurturing your current audience so they stay. So they recommend doing kind of both. Yeah, exactly. And yeah. Okay. Mhm. Oh, yeah, because it has to be before. I'm thinking, did you click upload by chance? Or you click start? Let me go back. Yeah, so what you did is, I think at least you clicked upload or?
Yeah.
Okay, so instead a click effects here, and it's usually trending, but if we just search that, so that one's for video. So like if you did a video and you want that playing behind you, and there's different ones. We just search green screen. Oh, I'll show you. So you can just switch the picture. You can't like select perfect. It's that one.
still.
And then you can save this now. So see, okay, so see this now. Now you'd be able to record and talk about this map that's in your background. Yep. And then now if you stop the recording and then click on this again, you can select a different photo. So like if you were talking about then your next point,
Okay.
then right, yeah. Or if you want to say the best hiking spots and then you flip to the map and then you flip to a picture of the trail, right? Like they say that kids, I don't know if this is true at all, but like they said that kids are having more attention problems because like things like Coco Melon, like kids shows, they flip every 3 seconds. Like you can count. It's 1, 2, 3. Next, like whatever I'm trying to
It's like Sesame Street. We used to watch the same old Muppet, like
exactly right.
put on a trash can.
So that's kind of yeah,
And we were
out of a
talking about
trash can. Yeah. Should I take cookies from
the
this
colors
monster?
weren't that bright.
They weren't. They're
Like,
really
now
bright
they're
now.
vivid.
Right. So, but following their model really will help your engagement, right? Not literally 3 seconds, but yeah, if you're talking about the best hiking spots, great. Here's a headline that shows the best 16 hiking spots. I'm going to tell you that headline. Then I'm going to move to a map of where they are and tell you where the map, where you could go. Then I'm going to move to a picture of one of the beautiful waterfalls, right? So those 3 different things they're able to look at while you're talking is what increases engagement, right? Great.
How do I change?
Great. So then you click this again. and then you can bring in, oops, well, I clicked the same one, the next one.
Oh, so you
To
have
then,
click that.
yeah, you have to
Okay,
click
I was
effects
thinking
again,
that.
sorry, yes. So to tell you guys online what we've, so how you can do multiple. So let's say, right, I'm discussing this in front of the camera. I'm telling you about the top 2024 market in Charlotte. Okay, now I want to switch to a different video. So if this doesn't show up automatically or a different picture, you can click effects again and it'll show up. And so now let's say I want to add this behind me, and I would then talk about this further. But switching those screens like that really increases engagement in the photo or in the video. Let me know if you have questions, guys. I'm here for it.
So mine's announced in like, so this, like,
What?
so.
Oh yeah, mine stays up there too. I don't know why yours isn't.
She doesn't have
Oh, it's
15.
telling you that you could move your head, like if you pinch your head. Yeah, that's what's trying to tell you. Yeah. And just so you guys know, since we're talking about this, there is a green screen video. So there's a bunch of different video or green screen options in here, but the one that has a little video icon over it, if you wanted a video to be playing instead, and I realize yours might not be in the same order, but it's green screen video would then allow me to pick a video that will play behind me. So for example, if I were walking through a house tour and then I uploaded the house tour, let's say, I could then talk in front of it. So just so you guys know, right? You could do a video, put a house tour, and then you could talk in front of the house tour while you already did it. Does that make sense? So green screen video option, just so you know.
There's video.
So like that's the
You
photo
hear
option.
The video or the
Yeah.
videos?
So then it just lets you, instead of upload photos, it allows you to upload a video. So for example, let's just pretend this was like a house tour, right? So then great, I'll use this one. So I already did the house tour, right? So now I'm back here. So now I could like play and I could be like, wow, look at how lovely the built-ins are in the master. Or what's it? Yeah. So then you don't have to do it like during the house. You know, it's kind of awkward anyway.
Or you don't have your analyzer. Videos are really hard to promotion for videos. Yeah,
And then talk over it. Yes. Right. I love those. What are they called? Is it stabilizer? But what's it?
Gimbal.
Gi-
Yeah.
Yes, gimbals for those of you online. So for those of you online, what they're talking about in class is there is a device called a gimbal that, oh, you do? Cool. And so essentially, like if you're doing a house tour, it's anti-gravity, so that if you're turning your phone and you're shaking like this, the phone would stay perfectly still. It is kind of pricey. Wow. Oh, that's it? Okay, that was fine. Can I show the glass up there? So like, oh, so this is the gimbal you can get on Amazon. Angela uses it. This is Angela's. And so it allows you to take home tours. I don't really know how to use it, but then you can scan like this and it keeps your phone stationary so that the video isn't all choppy. It looks so professional.
Yeah, it's a lot better than walk around. It's like every step you take.
Yeah.
Go, 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 go.
Right. You don't realize how much you're shaking.
For your heels, how much your heels.
Yeah, right. All right, guys. Any questions on TikTok and this feature? I know there's a lot TikTok has. Great. And just while we're on TikTok, last thing, right? You can then have it relay your captions. So once you get done with your video, it'll automatically add your captions, and that's always something you want to do. So I clicked on done, and you won't see that until you click on done. But once you do, it might be hidden for you. Mine is like I have to click the down arrow here, and I'll walk around and show everyone that, and then scroll down and see how it says captions right there. So then it will automatically, I think I wasn't like talking. And then it will automatically put your captions on there. Like it reads what you're saying. You can edit it. You can make it different colors and everything. Yeah, let's go back. So oh, it has it and you guys don't. Let's go, you guys. I don't even think that was a feature that was just like some features they roll out that are just like specific if you have a certain amount of like followers. But
I used to. I had it once before, but I took it off. But like, I've never
Okay.
made any.
Let me look into that. I don't know. I thought everyone had that, but can I see if yours has caption? Maybe this is just a. Let's see. Add sound. No, wow, that's super interesting. Wait, okay. Try to record a little bit and go next. Okay, here, let's see if you have it. Wow, no. Wait, no. I think this unfortunately might be a feature I have just because from my follower count. But you have it. Okay, maybe it's an update. I'll try to. No, it should be there. So for those of you online, I'm seeing some discrepancies like on everyone's phone here, whether they have this feature or not. So I can look into this. But like when I'm on the next screen, so if you were recording and click next, I have the option to add captions over here, but I see a lot of people's accounts do not. I don't know if there's like a TikTok update, like if in your app store it needs to be updated. I'll try to look into it so you guys have more info on that. Okay. That's interesting. I'm not sure. I'll look into it. Reels? Has anyone posted a reel lately? Does it allow you to add captions? Like, does it read your caption or hear your captions and write it for you? Great. Reel or Instagram. I usually post on TikTok, so I'm a little shaky. Yeah, exactly.
Once you do it, you have to go next.
Yes. Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe that's my confusion. Click next. No. Put that down there. Where it should be, I think. But maybe it's like a setting or something. Let me look into it because I'm unclear why some of you would have it and not. Now, I am going to show you next CapCut, and CapCut has this ability anyway. So if you guys want to move over to CapCut, okay, this is the most wow video tool. Yeah, you can go out of that if you want to save it or, yeah. Awesome. We'll hear that. Okay, so if you download CapCut, if you want to pull that up on your phone, I'll first tell you what it is. CapCut is pre-created templates for videos. So you can add like a couple of videos on your phone and it makes it with all the editing for you. It's cool because like little videographer children, okay, they're not children, you know, they're like teenagers and things, but they really know what they're doing. They make these templates and share it, right? So you're getting everyone's like a community of templates. So it's really cool. You could look through this for hours. I found one if you type in the search at the top, home. Oh yeah, and if you're just going in, it might ask you questions and things. I haven't seen either way. I put small business. I think it just tries to tailor your view and your algorithm, but I don't know. Anyway, if you search home, I do like the one, wait. Okay, the one with the pretty sky. So I'm in CapCut and I searched home for you Zoomers online, and the one with the pretty sky, if you'd like to click on that. Oh, yeah, where are you going? Home. Home. Okay, so let's use this one to just show you how this would work, okay? You can pick any template in here. I searched home and I picked the one with the pretty sky here at the top. Okay, so let's say I use that. I click use template on the bottom, right? And it's gonna show me, it's gonna take me over to my camera roll. It might ask you to view all your stuff and just say yes, however creepy it is. And you can either choose videos or photos. I would, depending on the template, for this one, I might suggest videos. So I can scroll my camera roll and you'll see once you add one, it moves you to the next little box on the bottom here. So then I can select the next video, right? And now I can scroll down and find the next video. So, right, ideally in this case, right, if you toured a home or you saw some cool, even pictures online, right? You could go online and find some pictures. I can show you like a safe site to do that, where you put default pictures of southern homes that you are around Charlotte. You know, you don't have to say that, but that's what it looks like. And it's just getting people excited to see homes with you, right? All right, so basically I'm just going through and selecting a bunch of videos, and you can do that and then click next and it will cut it together for you. And you can edit it though, like which part it's showing if it doesn't pick the right part. But you can see it'll add in like in between, right? It hits the beats with certain edits, right? Depending on the template that you select. Yes. Yeah. So if you wanted to put in like default photos, if you had a listing, great. But if you just wanted to put in like default photos of a home, right? Because this is kind of a moving sound. Like, where's home? It's trying to say like home is more than just four walls, right? So you could go to pexels.com or Pixabay. Those are the two free ones I use. So Pexels, Pexels.com or Pixabay, same concept. Okay. When you're here, I could come in here and I could type in Southern home. I could type in family and home, right? I can type in whatever search word I want, right? And it will pull up photos that I'm legally allowed to use everywhere. You can use these commercially, okay? That's very important that you understand you cannot use Google images for everything, but you can use Pexels and Pixabay for all of these videos. So what I would do is I'd come in here and find maybe, I think there's like 5, 6 slots for either a video or a photo. So what I would do is I would pick one I thought really looked like home, like that reflected that. And I can go in and click to free download. The catch is it offers, if you would like to donate to this artist, you can, but that is why it's free. And then you can just save it to your computer, right? I could do that 5 times and I can use those photos in that video. Correct. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yes, I'm pretty positive. Good question. There isn't Canva. I don't know if any of you guys have, talk about limitless videos in there and it'll, yeah, look at the videos. There's a bunch. Yeah. And there's audio in there, like, they're more stock audio. I would really recommend, right? Audio does matter when you're posting these videos, right? So if you're posting a video on like Reels, use one of their audios, right? But Canva does have audios. Canva has videos. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because the trending song, it just increases your likelihood that it'll get in front of someone else who favorited a video that had that same song. That's how it links it. Is that the CapCut templates or because oh yeah, right, right. And CapCut does have an agreement with TikTok, so they do a similar thing. Because you might notice if you scroll on TikTok, you'll see some there say made with CapCut, right? So since they're in an agreement and they're trying to promote CapCut, videos created in CapCut. So the key there is once you create your video in CapCut, you'll have the option to export. And if you click save and share to TikTok, first of all, it won't include the watermark of CapCut. Yes. Or save and share to TikTok. Do you have that option? Why? Sorry, I didn't mean to yell at you. Okay, so let's click on export, save and share TikTok. There we go. Interesting. Okay, yeah, that must be. But like that's fine. It must just not link to TikTok. So that's great. That's even better actually. Yeah. Yeah. No, that's good. So this is the preferred way to do it because then it'll link it CapCut so other people can use that template and that's what pushes the video out.
But these words,
yeah,
it's already there.
Yeah.
There's no moving, there's no change colors.
Well, right? On the template itself, some of them allow you to change the text. It kind of depends on the template. So this one, I can change the text. So I went back into CapCut and I just clicked on the text option at the bottom. Okay. Not all templates let you edit the text. My other favorite kind of template to look through, I really like cutout templates. Let me see. Let me make photo cutout. Hold on. Yeah. That's it.
Like some of the things I selected are like showing super skinny.
Yeah. Probably, but with CapCut, let's say you add a this way video. What's that called? Landscape. Okay, thank you. You could then click on it and zoom. So like when you're editing it in CapCut, click on it and it'll allow you to pull in. TikTok will let you do that too. But yes, you're correct that you would need to take that extra step. Oh, not that. Yeah, just videos. Like, yeah, if I'm in the editing platform. Yeah. It wasn't Canva? It wasn't Canva or it's not CapCut? Oh, I see. I was looking at this, like trying to find cutout. No. Oh, well, I was just looking at because I really like the photo cutout trends. Like if you have a bunch of photos, right, it'll do something, I don't know, like this is necessarily one where it'll cut out your photos and layer it on each other. So it's very engaging, right? And you could do that with like a day in the life, right? Of what you did this week or, you know, getting homes ready to sell on the market and here, you know, what you're doing. No, same CapCut. I just searched photo cutout trend. And I really like that. I have I've used those in the past and it looks like I spent hours editing it and I spent like 3 minutes, you know, because video editing takes hours, right? Exactly. That's where CapCut, just cut all that out, you know.
I imagine myself getting independent now that I have
Because it's a bit overwhelming. But two, if you follow, there are TikTok accounts that will feature trending CapCut, like if you search CapCut accounts, because then I like to follow those because then they show me automatically what's trending and then I can just use it right then. Because honestly, when you see it, that's the time to use it. If it's trending, and especially if the trend is just started, it's the time to jump in. So CapCut is a big one. I would love to see any CapCut videos you guys create. Any questions?
Pressure.
Yeah, no pressure. If you want to make an appointment with us and we want to make it together, that's a plan too. Yes. Yeah, and especially those of you online, I know it's a little hard since you weren't able to see my phone in real time. So feel free to book an appointment with us anytime. KWB resources. I need tech help on the top right. Good. Okay, so this is our plan. So this is brand new, right? Every other Thursday is going to be a marketing huddle like this, where I'm telling you, right? I study every algorithm on, it's all different, right? It's ever changing, and I'm really interested. So I'm going to be sharing non-KW tech on these Thursday marketing huddles. Yeah.
Are you gonna?
Yes. And I won't forget next time. Maybe. Yeah.
If you want to use what you created,
So I have noticed some of the ones, especially that use AI, it'll be like, if you want to use this, you can either share this template with a friend or upgrade. Most of the templates I've looked through are still free, but it's the ones that like turn your headshot into like professional headshots that then it's like, if you want to keep this, because they have some of those in CapCut I was trying to find, so.
it has become one of the use it out the watermark.
Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, if you share it to TikTok, Angela, were you able to download it to your phone? Did you click that option to download from CapCut without the watermark? I wonder if it's going to try to charge you. Thank you. Anyone online, again, feel free to book an appointment with us, kwbresources.com. This class was recorded, so it'll be up for you guys to watch again if you'd like, or if you just want to make an appointment with us, KWB Resources, I need tech help on the top right, and we'll go through this together. All right.
Quick question.
Yes.
For CapCut, do I sign in with TikTok or sign in with Google?
Up to you. I mean, it's just for your sign in. I sign in for TikTok. Maybe that's, maybe.
If you didn't do it, if you refused, where does it go? Does it erase it? You don't give it back?
What? Yeah, it saves in CapCut. Yeah, great point. You're so right. It's the first icon. Edit. And honestly, one of your big projects for today could be just go explore a bunch of these templates and you can favorite them, right? So when you're looking at a template you like, there's a favorite option on the bottom left here. So go through, find a bunch of ones that you think might be able to apply to real estate, favorite them, right? And then you can go back when you're feeling more creative and do them, right? Or meet with us, put them together, right?
Watermark.
Weird. Okay. Well, that's great news. But Gerard, we'll figure you out. Don't worry.
Maybe you're signed in.
Yeah, I'm always a figure out a guy.
Are you connected to TikTok? Wait, was that the answer or no, Angela? Like you didn't have to connect it to TikTok to make that happen or anything?
It kind of went to like a spiral, so I went backwards. Back into that kind of said views my previous unexported
Video.
stuff, and then when I hit export, I said export without the watermark.
And it did it. Amazing.
I don't want to post.
Yeah.
Right, keep it. It should save it to your. It should.
At the very bottom, it should say-
All right, if you guys have questions online, feel free to let me know.
Now, one thing to move.
Great attitude.
Alrighty, I think that is it.
Yeah, that's all. But if you want to hear the question is, can you put links in Instagram, Facebook, and all that? So Facebook, yes, right. The links will be clickable if you post in there. If you post in an Instagram caption, it's not clickable, which is annoying, right? So how people take care of that, you can now add up to 5 links in your Instagram bio. Okay, so that's one option. So you could say click link in bio, and then they'd have access to it. Exactly. And that would prompt them to go to your page, which increases engagement. LinkedIn, yes, you can. Can you? Oh, LinkedIn, no. Oh, no. Can you see if on stories, I feel like on Instagram stories, there's an option to add a link. Okay. Okay, great. Yes. So in stories, but again, those last 24 hours, so just a thing. But you know how I showed you there's a place to click like the stickers at the top where you can add like your location and stuff like that. So there's also, if you click the stickers, a link option. So it could click from there. Ooh, Linktree, that's another great recommendation. And then there we go. Yay, good. Okay.
Love it.
I'll take some boy.
Yeah, the other thing I was gonna ask you is, you know, how many stickers that I'm gonna get.
Dun, 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 dun. Why do I? Here we go again.